Hello, one and all, I'm GrimpaulCheese, and welcome back to Dark Souls. So, we're in the ever-so-lovely Painted World of Artemis, or Artemis, however you want to say it, and, well, we're here delving into it, looking for whatever treasures that lay beneath it. And plus, we're looking to escape, as there's no actual way we can leave, sadly. So, the only way we can leave is by looking for a mechanism. Now, the mechanism, to my knowledge, dwells down here, underneath the entirety of this ruined fortress. But it's not the only thing that lurks down here. Oh no. There's other things that lurk in the deep and in the dark. Something that we've encountered before, actually. And in fact, something you should recognize. We just need to find them first. They're lurking, they're hidden. You can see it. There we go, there they are. It's a skeleton on a wheel. Yep, there's skeleton and wheels here. And they're not the only thing that dwells down here, to my knowledge. Actually, I think they're the only thing that dwells here. But the thing is, they're hiding. They're sneaky little buggers in this place. I miss horribly. Don't get jammed into a wall. Thank you. The last thing I want is Mr. Fibbles right here, is to be basically jammed up and basically, well, I'm going to say, pretending that he's a ladder for this wheel right here. That would be a horrible thing to say in the least. Now, the thing is they are very sneaky in this place. You never know where they might come from, unless you do. Unless you do. Like me. I kind of know, I think. I basically don't remember half of it, but yes. I think I know a majority of them, and I'm going to sneak around looking for more of them to kill. The thing is, you have to be sneakier than them. As you can see, they literally just pop out of nowhere. It's just so dark. Oh no! Oh god, that... Oh god, I just went up my ass! I am now ready for the skeleton. Gets... Oh, not okay. Turns out I was not this entire time. Oh, they literally just appear out of nowhere. They're like ghosts, but with bony forms. Right, are any of you else going to come out of woodwork? You seem to be literally just appearing out of nowhere. I mean, dear God, man. Right, there's one there we just need to dodge. He's going to spin into that wall. His love and adoration for walls. He just adores the walls too. Well, he loves them too much, shall we say. Oh, we just need to be so careful in this place. Oh, being a jumpy kid, are we? Aha, I sidestepped. And I sidestepped you. Let's chase this wheel. Something I never recommend, chasing a giant wheel that's completely wooden and blood-stained full of spikes that are intended to pierce all of your organs. I would definitely never recommend that. But I would always recommend killing skeletons. I mean, they're never up to anything good, really, if you think about it. Has there ever been a game where a skeleton actually helps you? Probably there has been. There probably has been definitely a game or two. But right now, it doesn't come to mind. What comes to mind is looting a dead body for a soul. We love claiming their souls. Mind you, don't know why their souls are stuck in their buttocks, but I guess we have to give him an enema to actually get it out of him. It was in his heart. Oh, okay. So you may notice this looks a bit strange. It's because there's an invisible wall. This entire place is covered in invisible walls. And let's pull this switch. It's the reason why we're down here in the first place. So we just opened the pathway to get out of this godforsaken place. It literally is a godforsaken place too, and I'm not saying it either. But we also need to find some treasures that lurk down here. But the problem is there are a lot of surprises just waiting for us. And I don't mean nice surprises either. I mean the horrible ones that just want to kill you and maim you and get all of your goodies. Like that man. Nope. You do not surprise me today. I was expecting you the entire time. Should have came yesterday. I probably wouldn't have expected you yesterday. No one expects anyone a day early. So let's just keep looking around. So what was this man guarding? He was guarding an annex key. An annex key? What is an annex key do? An annex key? Key to the annex in the Painted World of Ariamis. I don't know if it's Artemis or Ariamis. I'm just going to go in between them. and just hopefully one of them is right. Most likely, knowing me, it isn't. In a wintry painted world, there is a structure resembling an old cathedral. Its annex serves as a type of storehouse. Interesting, so we need to find a cathedral-looking place. This place doesn't seem too big, mind you, so we might likely find it. Most likely, anyway. So where else would a wondrous item of a hidden thing be hidden in these ever so catacomb-like tunnels? Oh, hello. Hello? I saw you. You can't hide from me because I know where you live. In this tunnel. You know, that was very rude of you. You need to stop that. You really do. Ramming into a man over and over and over again. Oh, God. Now I'm the wheel. I just need to spin. Spin like I've never spammed before. Ah, it went. That's saddening, actually. But no, there should be something interesting up here. Something very interesting. This man. Now, this man, he's not a hostile man. We can go up to him. We can gesture him. We can wave at him. Mind you, it looks like we're a bit more slapping him with our stick. But either way, we need to kill him, sadly, as he has something we want. Face the power of Gravelord Nito. And we're toxic. God damn it. But either way, he had a special pyromancy. Fire Surge. Fire Surge is the only place you can get that pyromancy. It's here. So it's lucky we came along, that guy, where we did. We also need to eat a piece of blooming purple moss before we actually, and that's why we completely and utterly get consumed by poison. Now, what is so different about this thing? I think we got a Chaos Surge, didn't we? Or was it a Chaos Whip? It was a Chaos Whip. So what does Surge do? Pyromancy foreign to the Great Swamp creates a surge of flame from the palm of the hand. Not all pyromancy originates from the Great Swamp. One hears rumors of an unknown pyromancy inhabiting various lands, and this spell is the work of one such outlander. No, so it's got 80 uses, so I presume that it's like a flamethrower type of thing. Yeah, so it's an interesting thing. Luckily, we have the ability to use all pyromancies in existence. It's a wondrous thing, that. Because I don't know what I would do if I couldn't. I'd probably be very sad that I couldn't burn things. Burning things is quite fun, after all. I mean, everyone should burn something in their lifetime. And we should burn other people. That sounds like the best plan ever. I'm glad you came up with it, Steve. I don't think Steve came up with it. I think it was my brain. Or Eggman. It's one of the two. Now come back here. Stop running away from me. You're going to charge into me again, aren't you? Yes, you are. Look, stop running away. Come here. Look here. You're worse than safe. Look, come on. There we go. I managed to get you before you span into oblivion. I think the past tense of spin is span. It could be spam. Either way, I personally think it's one of the two. I could be completely and utterly mistaken, mind you. I normally am on these things. I normally am. So now we're back up here. We're now in the happy zone. The happy zone being, well, many people throwing spears at us. To be honest, it's not that happy. I actually want to go home. Ow! That went straight into my spine. Serpentine, serpentine. Dodge these guys. Alright, what we want to do is go straight to our bonfire. Why? Because we want to become human. Because, once again, there's an invader we can gain. An invader where we can become great friends with. So let me just consume this piece of humanity right here, and we can become human. So once again, let's just reverse the hollowing. And let's become human. We don't look any different, mind you. Which is a pile bling and once again an egg. Actually, was I spousing just then? Let's have a look. Was Mr. Fibbles ever so twitching? Yes, he is. Mr. Fibbles, there is no music going on. I don't know why you're so intent to bend your foot like that and kind of do some weird type of dance, but you just are. Actually, I wonder, can I do the glitch that I did in the swamp area? I wonder. Can I do this glitch? No, I cannot. It doesn't work, sadly. The glitch I'm talking about, for just in case those that did not see it, was the fact that my leg went high in the air like I was a ballerina. Always wanted to be one myself. Always liked the tutus. Quite smooth. And quite pink. And quite frilly. Mr. Fibbles like pink frilly things. Like these people. They're kind of frilly. Kind of sorta. If you kind of think it in a very demented way. But Mr. Fibbles is said demented person. He believes in, well, these strange, interesting creatures that have been banished here. Not these creatures, mind you, because they've been impaled ever so severely. So down here is a place where all these creatures have been caged. You... No jumping into me with fire. You get jabbed in the gut for that. Or in the arm. I think it was the hand, actually. I don't know why he died when I merely poked his hand. I guess he just died from the amount of affection I gave to him. Many people are like that. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just going to jab you once again. It's jabbing time, it seems. Oh, hello. Oh, that was rude. You managed to actually stab me. Now I actually have to drink something. Can't trust people these days. They always want to jab you in one way or another. Can't trust you either. You're fire. Clearly you have intent to burn something. So now, in here, as you can see, there's a lot of people just been, well, skewered. These actual weapons actually look familiar, actually. I don't know why they look familiar to me. They look like a weapon you can actually gain. I don't know. But either way, there's these cages where these people have been imprisoned in. It's kind of saddening, actually. I don't know why all these people have been imprisoned in cages, but as you can see, they've actually escaped. That one's definitely been escaped, but I don't know where they're meant to be, actually. Are they meant to be in the fortress itself? Are they meant to be thrown off a cliff? I don't know. Let's look off the cliff, actually, and try not to slide off to our death. It actually looks kind of broken off if you look at it so slightly. Anyway, we've got King Jeremiah. King Jeremiah has invaded us. King Jeremiah is a unique individual, as you can clearly see. He's a very special man, but he's also a very deadly man. We shall not take him lightly. And I mean that in a full sense of the wording. Why should we not take him lightly? Because he has chaos pyromancy. King Jeremiah is once again a reference to demon souls. It's in fact the hat you can gain. No, stop that. You just need to stop casting your awful pyromancies at me. Look at that hat. So he's been vanquished, and we've got a nice 15,000 souls. That's quite a bit of souls, actually, isn't it? What do you have on him, anyway? Managed to have a piece of humanity, and a notched whip. We didn't get any items. That's kind of saddening. I think we get items later on. Yes, we do. I forget. Yeah, you get later on in this place. Well, from what I understand of it, all these people who have been skewered here, they've been imprisoned here, and I believe that the painting guardians both guard the painting outside and inside the painting. And all these people worshipped the goddess of sin, because the goddess of sin is a keen... from my understanding, because the servants of the goddess of sin are here, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Because you may think I'm absolutely being balmy, I'm absolutely being insane, which is a high possibility, mind you, regarding it as me. But we'll leave those spare people alone. But here is the cathedral. Now, this is a small cathedral, but what is the cathedral dedicated to? Who is it dedicated to? Well, to my belief, it is dedicated to the goddess of sin. Now, I'm suddenly saying all of this out of nowhere, I hear you ask. Also, there's the use of the anarchy. Up these stairs happens to be more toxic people, by the way. Just want to let you know that. Don't like these toxic people. They just want to burn me. As you can see, down there, Toxic Man. You know, I don't really like Toxic Man too much. I think it's time to get my great bow out. I do honestly think it's time. Because I honestly don't like these people, not in the slightest. They just want to poison me. I mean, who on their right mind would want to poison me? Mr. Fibbles! I don't know. Probably an insane man. Well, they are hollow in a sense. And he's walking towards me ever so slightly. Eat a bolt! Come on, I dare you to get back up. Oh, you're getting back up, are you? Now you're jogging. You can jog all you want, you're never going to get any of this. Mr. Fibbles knows where you live. In this painting. So there's also some people down there. We want to go down there, first of all. Or is that body's twitching? Well, it was twitching. So now we've got people coming to us. We want to kill these people before they actually manage to do anything to us. Hello, Bollocks Man. Goodbye, Bollocks Man. We also should have another Bollocks Man coming up soon. Just look at that bollocks jiggle. I've never thought I'd ever say that in my life. Dear God. I mean, have you ever thought you would say... Hello? Oh, someone's firing fireballs at me. I was like, oh God, what's that noise? But luckily, it's nothing more. It's nothing more than this man down here being a bit vile. Ow! Okay, I didn't think that actually hit me. I'm trying to actually shoot this man right here, but he doesn't want me to shoot him for some strange, vague reason. I'll never understand these individuals. I never will. Can I sidestep? I can sidestep. No, that just won't work. Yeah, that didn't think that would work. Sidestep a bit more. Now, are you able to hit me? No. Why am I able to hit you? No, okay, I'm not able to hit you, Bollocks Man. Give me a moment. Don't hurt me, please, Bollocks Man. Don't worry, I'm just here to pierce your bollocks. And Say goodbye to your jigglies. And there we go. Bollocks Man is no more. And we never have to fight Bollocks Man again. It's a glorious day in this world when we never have to fight a living, breathing, giant, oversized male genitalia. God, the nightmares that would definitely endure. Oh, we got one Bollocks Man up there. I wonder indeed. Time to have some archery practice. Where's my ever so lovely bow? I should really have it equipped to my other hand, but I feel that I won't be able to use it properly, sadly, if I do that. Won't be better, I mean I won't be able to move. Now, where is the ever so wonderful Hawk Ring? There it is. So, the Hawk Ring, what does it do? Well, it extends my range of my bow, so hopefully I'll be able to snipe this man. Can I snipe him? Oh wow, that's just a straight projectile. Okay, that definitely amplifies my range. Oh, that must hurt. That really must. Sidestep. And there you go. Bollocks Man is now no more. Never had cared too much for them. But as you can see, there's a blacksmith here. That's the whole reason why I came here, actually. One of the two reasons, in fact. Because this blacksmith has something I actually want. He actually has an ember. I bet you're wondering, an ember in a world where only the imprisoned and the banished and those that hate God exists? Exactly. But also we should be wary. Because where there's ravens, there's birdmen. And birdmen are never nice men. The Dark Ember, we got it. Now, there you go, Birdman's coming. Hello, Birdman. Don't mind me, Birdman. Oh, you're a lot tougher than your friend I thought earlier. But either way, you collapse just like that. Try not to mate with each other too hard, shall you? Anyway, let's have a look at this ember we got. This ember, the Dark Ember we got. Ember required for ascension. The church long hid the forbidden black ember, and no living blacksmith knows of it. Occult weapons are used to hunt the gods, and effective against their kin and, well, followers and kin. So anything of divine intent, so that means any angels or anything of the sort, or any divine figures, can be hurt a lot more by occults. So those that possess a lot of souls, basically. It's kind of a funny thing, really, if you think about it. It amplifies damage about those that's got a lot of souls. So it's mainly like something that uses. So it's something against humanity in a sense. It's a very interesting item, at least. Like, it's hard to explain, really. So Velka's rapier. So once again, that's a very unique item. What's down there, actually? I don't know. We'll go down there later. Someone's trying to shoot me. Not very nice of him, I must say. So that's one of the two items which I want to get. There's also a set of clothing. The clothing is somewhere around here. I swear. I'm not just saying it. Well, not now anyway, of all times. Hello, birdmen? The birdmen are somewhere. They're always everywhere. They're in a place you do not expect. Hello, birdman? Birdman? Birdman! It was here the entire time. Goodbye, birdman. Now, I don't know if they're female or male, but you never really truly know those things. But we've got a vow of silence. Another of the Goddess of Sin's miracles. And if we keep going along, we encounter more things of this goddess. Like right here. The mask of Velka, and the black cloak robe, black gloves, and black tights. Something I've always wanted. Black nylon tights. But we shall have a look at all of these lovely items we just picked up. Because it pays something to what I was saying earlier about the Goddess of Sin. And all their followers are actually imprisoned here. So let's have the vow of silence. A secret black rite of the black-haired witch, Velka. Prevents casting of magic within an effect area. Velka, the Goddess of Sin, is a rogue deity, but she's versed in both new and old. It is considered to have a great range and influence. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. And it is considered to have a great range of influence, even as the gods are concerned. So it can even silence the gods themselves. So that's one of the other reasons that this is actually used. It's like, the Goddess of Sin goes for those who have sinned, so the Gwyn has clearly sinned in some way, shape, or form. So have a look at this rapier. If I can find it ever so slightly, it should be somewhere around here. Here we go. A symbolic, powerful thrusting sword used by the pardoner serving Velka, Goddess of Sin. It is no mere symbol, to be sure. The pardoner is an inhuman swordsman and wields this enchanted blade with a special sword technique. It's a very special sword, and it actually is both magical, intelligence, and strength base. So that's something else to consider of it, really. It's a very good weapon, in fact, and I've never used it myself, but it is pretty big. It's a massive rapier. So we also, I also want to have a look at the armor, because the armor also has something else tied to it, since it's a mask of Valka. There we go, let's go, there we go, it's actually right here. So, the mask worn by the pardoner serving Valka, god of the sin. The pardeners listen to the confessions of sinners, urging reflection and salvation. The mask symbolizes separation from worldly desires. And the pardoner's attire is uniformly black in colour and said to be imbued with Valka's mystical powers, and provides resistance against all manner of magic, and they all say the same thing. So, it's all decent amount of armour, as you can see. It's pretty decent armour. Oh, for its weight, I mean. It's quite light and yet quite, well, protective for its actual weight. Because it's like, if you compare it to, like, some of the gold hem gloves right here, it's just slightly better against magic. Slightly, the word is. I would always wear these gold-hemmed, well, robes over the ever so, well, black outfit we have here, but that's just me personally. So, yeah, it's often presumed that all of these birds and all of these followers here, all the men, seek to go against Gwyn and the gods of his daughters and relatives, merely because they go against them. Because, obviously, sin and all of that, and, yeah, it's just something of that. And plus, if you notice, Valka is the only god not to be really mentioned in many of the items aside from in this place. That's another reason why I think it. But that's just me, you know? I'm known to be a bit strange in the head, but hey, that's never stopped me in the past, you know? So with that over and done with, we can now leave the place and take a giant spear up the arse. Dear God, that hurt. Those things really do kill in a half, I'll tell you that now. So across this bridge is the way out. We can waddle across this giant bridge of happiness, well, to absolutely save our lives, to escape this dreaded place. The place of imprisonment. Let's take a quick drink, actually, as we've got arrows. Does that arrow just curve? I think these arrows are curving. They are. I've never known a curving arrow as myself, but that's just me. But luckily it doesn't do too much damage. But it did manage to snag at me. You're hiding from me. Hiding is not a nice thing to do, you know, especially when you've got a dagger in your hand. Actually, it's more of a dagger, really, but compared to my sword as a dagger, I need another potion. Because that man up there is really absolutely hurting me like anything before. Also, you can see a black knight up there. Is someone behind me? Yes, there are 4 individuals. Look, you're not getting candy from me today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, hello. So this is one of the few of the Black Knights to actually respawn, as that aren't in Sen's Fortress. So you can, I believe you can get his armor and his weapon, his black shield and all of that from him. All you have to do is just farm him over and over and over again. Sadly, you can't backstab him, and it's rather annoying, but they do have a lot of armor. Oh, God. My health, man. That hurt and a lot. Let's take a quick drink. There we go. So, when he does a downward thrust, run away. Just run as fast as humanly possible. But luckily, my sword is better than his armor. And he dropped a large Titanite shard like the rest of them, so they clearly have a lot of M on them. And we're literally right by the exit, right now. It's just right there. I mean, what could possibly stop us from leaving, right? Nothing. Nothing at all. It's not like a giant dragon is going to come by and eat us. No, no, no. That would never happen, right? I mean, it's never happened in the past outside of the Undead Parish. It's not going to happen here, right? Here is the Abomination. She is half dragon and half god. Half deity. I can only imagine that she's actually a bastard child of one of the gods. When I mean gods, I mean Gwyn. Now, she is a boss. She's actually one of the only friendly bosses, in fact. One of those who actually want to have a nice, lovely conversation with you. Let's have a nice conversation with you, you ever so lovely lady of you.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
As I said, she's an abomination. She's half dragon and half god. And she deserves to be put out of her misery, because no one deserves to be in this isolated, painted world for the rest of their lives. Can I imagine that she has been bounded like everyone else? So what I'm gonna do, should I take another piece of humanity? No. But like all dragons, if you manage to chop off their tail, you get a prize! A wondrous prize of a giant magical matter of a weapon. So let's try and chop off her tail, shall we?
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death?
I don't know. Now as you can see, she's turned invisible, but you can tell where she is through her footsteps. Now you can take a quick blow. Now you can...
Why could thou not let us be?
What happened there?
Didst thou not see why Ariamis created this world?
I have no idea what happened there, but either way I'm scared. I'll meet you right back there. I think I must have suffered a massive amount of blood loss. Most likely. It's either that or she snuck round me and decided to, well, nick my arm off. One of the two. I actually had way too much trouble actually getting here in the first place. Okay, so she should be behind me, is she? You can tell where she is from the footprint she leaves in the, well, the ground. Now, I don't know what it takes to get her out of her invisibility, but let's just see. Do I get... Okay, dodge. We may actually have to do a bit of sneaky here. When I mean a bit of sneaky, I mean we may have to summon the power of Nito to help us. Okay, we just have to hurt her to bring it out of the ever-so invisibility. Now, 2 swipes, and she actually just takes out her shield and kills us instantly. Now, the dream right here is to get a tail. Right, manage to slice her tail ever so slightly. Oh, come here, give me a tail. Right, manage attacking her ass, but the real question is, are we actually hitting her tail? I don't know. I don't know what that field around her does. Kind of scares me ever so slightly. So hello, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. No, that definitely didn't hit your tail. I know that for a fact. Let's try go swipe. Nope, that didn't hit your tail. Okay, look, lady, I just want to hit your tail. Is that so hard to ask? No, apparently it is.
But why? What seeketh thee?
I wanted your tail, but sadly I could not get it. By the way, if you get the tail, you get one of the dragon weapons, which is a pair of daggers. But, to be honest, it's one of the worst dragon weapons in my personal opinion. So let's have a look at this soul, and we can find out her backstory and who she was. Because she was Priscilla the Abomination. Or the Crossbreed. Priscilla the Crossbreed, trapped inside the world of Ariamis, I think it was. I think it was something like that. I can't remember what she said exactly. Special beings are special souls. This soul of this crossbreed bastard child, and its emphasis, I can't pronounce that word at the moment, to all life, to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. So she is a bastard child of both a dragon and some type of god, I guess. I guess Gwyn had a bit on the side, I guess. That's the only thing I can presume myself. But anyway, who are you? You have a nice, lovely posture about you. You just need to have a good nap. What are you napping about? I think he's dead. Oh. It's definitely saddening a bit, isn't it? But anyways, what do you have on you? Ah! The Xanthos stuff! So, in Demon Souls, if one of the... Well, in like this game, it's a lot like the same. The goal is the same. What I mean by that is, the goal in Demon Souls is to kill the 4, like, archdukes, I think it was. I think it was like that. They are like the kings, like the archdemons. Archdemons, that's what it is, the archdemons. You had to kill the archdemons, and one of the archdemons, they give you a Xanos crown. And a Xanos crown, I don't know what its description in this game, but it's basically the soul of a powerful demon. And it's being carried on, and it will carry on for eternity. It literally will, and it will possess the user into, well, do what it wants. Luckily, we cannot wear it, a mysterious item once worn by the son of King Jeremiah, the legendary exile. No one knows where it came from. The crown bears a high-quality cloth, which is soft to the touch, and its bright yellow colours sting the eyes, and it's clearly far too big, and it really is. Now, it's quite rubbish armour, I'm not gonna lie. Now this is, it's in tatters, but its bright yellow still stings the eye, yes. So, the crown itself goes, basically, it's like a demon of some sort, as in the like, soul of it, that possesses the user. I think that's the storyline of the Demon Soul crown, I think it was. I can't remember exactly. Been a while since I played Demon Souls myself, but I'm sure you could find out if you just play it yourself. You could probably have a look at the description yourself. I highly promoted the game. It's decent. Not as good as Dark Souls, mind you, but it is a prequel, of course, and You can see how this is all based upon. And wow, that was a massive amount of popping right there. I mean, that was a massive amount. So right now, it doesn't matter if I die right now, merely because... Is a birdman going to jump down? I don't think a birdman's going to jump down right now. But I need to find a few items. A few items is scattered around this place. This place is a hidden part of the place. It's completely optional. You don't have to come here in the slightest. And in fact, I left it semi to last, merely because it was optional. It's just merely to show you don't have to come here for any of the items in here. It's merely a nice place to go if you wish. There's some bonus stuff. That's really a nice thing about this place. So... I think there is some nice things. I don't remember how to get to them, but I'm just going to jump down here for now. There's something. What do you have on you? A brave soul. Well, at least we got another brave soul. I think we consumed a few, didn't we? Yes, I believe we did. Now, there's anything else nice around here? We can jump down there and loot that dead body. But I think we want to jump down here, do we? Let's jump down here. Why not? What's the worst that could happen, right? Exactly, nothing. Now, in here are albino rats. Albino rats are unique to this place. As you can see, they're white rats. But they're a lot more hostile than normal rats. And very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So we need to get rid of them as soon as humanly possible. That would be great. You hear me, rat man? No, don't jump away from me. Stop it. Stop trying to hit me. I have a lot more poison resistance than you could ever imagine. But look at that. Look how beastly they look. I mean, the white on there and then, like, the giant, like, undead, rotting flesh on them just makes them look so awful, so vicious. Cool. And what's in this chest? In this chest happens to be a Painting Guardian robe, gloves, and waistcloth. So, as I was saying earlier, the Painting Guardians lived here with these guys and basically imprisoned them for the rest of eternity until they went hollow. This ultimate dimension is a rather interesting place. So, the Painting Guardian. Hood worn by the Alabaster Clove Guardians of the Painting Guardian in Anor Londo offers substantial protection versus magic. They have guarded the great painting of Ariamis for ages, passing their duty down throughout generations. The reason by doing so passed from all memory long ago. So the robes themselves are actually pretty decent regarding magic. I mean, if you look at that magic resistance, that's pretty decent if you look at it. And it's so light too. Aside from the waistcloth, which offers the most resistance merely because you're actually got actual steel booting. I could wear it actually right now and show you. Be a mismatch of my armor currently, but I can put the padded leggings back on. Now, where is it? It should be around here somewhere. Here it is. So by wearing that, I can show you what it looks like. Actually, that looks pretty cool. I actually like the way that looks. I'm going to keep it like that. Because the reason I like it like that is because it actually suits my... What would you call the top piece of an armor? I don't know. I think it's like cuirass or something. The cuirass, the breastplate, however you want to call it, looks really good with that white cloth and the boot underneath there. Looks very armored. I like it. And plus it's lighter than my actual pair of shoes. So that's definitely something, you know? Always something to consider regarding all of that. So now we have to make our way back up. Now, making our way back up is not necessarily the best way to go back up, to say the least. Mainly because we have to deal with toxic people once again. And here's one now. Hello, Bollocks Face. How you doing? You seem to be doing well with yourself. Life seems to be treating you decently. Your bollocks seem to be jiggling. You seem a bit more cleaner than the rest of you. Are you coming down, or did you go back up? I mean, there's only one way to check. Let's get the binoculars out. Bollocks Man? No, Bollocks Man, I can't see you. Looks like we're going to have a fist fight on the stairs again. So here we go. We're going to have a fist fight now. If you stay away from the ladder, we'll be great. Hello. Hello? Hi! Bye! Oh, there goes Bollocks Man. So you can get rid of Bollocks. Oh god, another Bollocks Man. Bollocks Man? No! Bad! I know it makes me toxic right now, but I honestly don't mind. I've already got Soul of a Brave Warrior, which actually is quite nice. But we are very low on health right about now. Well, I mean health potions. That is definitely not good. We'll probably kill the Bollocks people, and then we'll probably do something about that. But first, let's go with these lovely treasures. Egg from... Ah, we've got another one of those. So you can also get one of them here and from our good old egg friend. Now, none of you will hurt me, unless you will. Oh god, I am dead. Let's get somewhere nice before I die. Come on. Come on, Mr. Fibbles. Mr. Fibbles didn't get that far, sadly. The toxin kicked him before anything happened. What I'll do for the time being is I will actually continue this. I will actually... carry on getting lovely, lovely items, as there is a Pacific ring. I think it's a ring. I think it's a ring, isn't it? I don't know. It's an item of some shape, way, or form. I think in Dark Souls 2 it's a ring. Yes. The premature swings are so... I was hoping to get him prematurely. Oh well. Oh, there's a spotty over here that I want to get. I didn't get that in the end. So let's go and get that, shall we? Get 2 in 1. It's hard to tell depth perception with this sword sometimes. You never know where it's going to swing. But here we go. Here's our friend that we released. He had a piece of humanity on him. We need our humanity. We've been using quite a bit of it. But at least we're back to 23. That's something at least. So what we want to do is get something, I believe, is all the way... I think it's up here, or I have to go even higher than this. No, I have to go... I have to go even higher than this, actually. So where... How do I get back up? Oh, yeah, I remember. I have to go the very long way. Oh. Alright, take a potion at least. Alright. Time to fight my bollocks, people. Now, if you ask me, what on earth is the giant bollocks in their face, and why does it jiggle so seductively like that? You know, I'm gonna be honest, I cannot answer that question. I don't think any human being can ask or answer why it's so seductively, jiggling. I guess it's the real reason why people like bollocks in real life. Is that how it jiggles? But mind you, that's, like, the size of that bollocks, like testicular cancer, really. So, hello. How you doing? Do you come here often? You look like you do. You honestly look like you do. Let's kill you and back pace. No, we didn't manage to not get poisoned. That's kind of wonderful, actually. So, hello. You're going to breathe fire at me? Yes, you are. Let's back off, back off, back off. No, not jump into it, Mr. Fibbles. God damn it. Looks like we have to toilet the poison for a bit. Hello, don't mind me. I'm just here to say hello. I believe that the thing you have, or the thing I want, is in fact in here. I believe it is. Is there any way to go even higher up? I don't think there is right about now. So I think the only way I can actually go upwards is by jumping across. I think that is the case. Well, before I do that, let's kill these things that lurk down here to begin with. Because the things that lurk down here are rats. Hello, rats. That sound like dogs. Don't mind me. Don't poison. Actually, you can't poison me. That's kind of nice, actually. Let's get rid of you anyway. Let's get some nice, lovely items. A soul. No, that's better than nothing, at least. Now, if I take off all of my clothing and try and jump this ledge... Actually, before I jump that ledge, let me go kill the rest of these people and cure my toxin. Dear God, that's the best plan I've ever come up with. The most cunning of plans. So, hello, Stickman. Time to die, Stickman. No one likes you. I don't like you anyway. And you didn't get caught by it. That's a bit saddening, isn't it? No, Eggman! No, Eggman! Eggman, this is bad times. You put yourself in a dire situation. Just kill him! Eggman! Seriously, you died to that. God damn it, Eggman. Oh, that's disgusting. It's vomiting on my dead body. That's worse than teabagging. Anyway, we're back here. So what we want to do is just keep going forward and try and collect those items I was talking about. And this time, let's try not and get toxic. That's the plan. If we can not... Look, stamina regen, can you please regenerate faster? I may take off all of my clothes right now. Why? Because I can. And merely just so I can get my stamina regen. And, well, probably these bows and arrows will probably absolutely maul me, knowing me. And him. And him. What's over here, actually? Ooh. Oh, maybe I didn't have to go across that bridge. Maybe I could have just gone up here. Oh, hello. I don't remember this place. Maybe this is how you get to it. Maybe. Don't mind me, mister. Put my shield up, you're hurting me quite a bit, actually. Let's take a quick drink. There we go. So what's up these ever so lovely staircase? A man! Hello, man! How you doing, man? Goodbye, man. Hello? Oh, so we did have to take the bridge. Also, everything's taken a while to render in. It's either that or it's got really bad polygon count on the flooring. Oh, disconcerting ever so slightly. So over here, down here, is the item I wanted. The item in particular happened to be dried fingers. I don't know why I wanted it. I just did, alright? Don't judge about what Mr. Fibbles may or may not like in the morning. I mean, he's a rather strange individual. I think we all can agree on that. He likes dried fingers and picks them up and thinks they're interesting and stubs them in his mouth. I cannot think of a stranger individual than that. I want my souls back anyway. I won't get that nice, lovely 20,000 I got off the boss, but this will do. This will do. And then you two must do. There we go. That's a lot better than last time. Now, I think that we might have to jump downwards. No, we can just walk downwards for that. Okay, let's try not get toxic. Okay. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, I'm toxic. No matter what, I was going to get toxic there. Okay, then we just got you. Okay, no. Bad. Oh, I see what you're trying to do there. Vomit on me. That's not nice in the slightest. Let's get a quick drink, ever so slightly. Okay, let's try and get a quick drink without anything throwing fire into our bodies. That would be wonderful, in fact. Now, what we want to do is go downwards, all the way down to spear people. Let's leave that man alone. He seems to have his own problems right now. So go down to all these spear people, and by the spear people should be a nice, happy person. What a nice, happy person? I mean a dead man. A dead man with a shiny object on him. That's why he's happy. I mean, every person should die with a shiny thing in their pocket, or in their hand, or in this game, in their ass. Why it's in their asses, I don't know. It's like, what is the meaning of life? No one truly knows, except from the people from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Well, it's just them, you know. They went to outer space to find an answer. We're not in outer space. We're just in another dimension. So the thing we want to get should be someone jabbed a spear up my ass once again. Look, I'm not into that type of thing, you guys. I just don't like things shoved up my ass. That's just me personally. I mean, I don't mind what you two do to yourselves. So when I mean you two, I mean you 20. Now, what we need to do is go back to that bonfire and take a nap again. And then we can finally get out of this place. And that's the Painted Guardian world, well, disappearing. Well, Painted World of Ariamis, I think it's called. I'm never going to get that right, sadly. But one day I hope I'll pronounce it correctly like the lady did to me. It's a shame we didn't get a tail. It really was. I won't show you how the actual item is, since I'll probably let you, the viewer, discover that dragon item for yourself. And it is actually very awkward to get a hold of it. I think I've only managed to get it twice, actually, out of my many playthroughs, because it's very finicky to actually hit. I don't know where the hitbox of the tail actually begins, and where it ends. I actually don't know where it is at all. Always think it's around the butt, but you can never be too sure when it comes down to dragon ladies. In fact, when was the last time we actually spoke to a dragon lady? For me, never. Actually, well, I'm not going to lie when I say that. I actually met one just now, actually. I killed her with my giant black pokey stick. She actually maimed me a few times, too. And so did the people in this bridge. I had too much trouble with these guys on the bridge. I really did. I don't know why I had so much trouble on these people. I mean, they actually killed me once or twice. I'm going to say once, just to reduce shame. So hello, how you doing? Hopefully you're nice and fine. And obviously there's you. I don't know what your names are. Sadly, you don't wear badges. Or any type of, like, dog chains or something like that. But even I don't know why people would be wearing dog chains when all they're wearing is basically a skirt. Well, in the sense of tunic. A leotard, I think it's called. Ow, this is how I died. And then a man behind me is going to come by and try and slice me in the back. Now, the only thing I can hope is that I can manage to get a bit of distance and take a quick drink. Luckily, this man is so daft right behind me, he just doesn't know where I am. He doesn't like that guy, obviously. Oh, no, he doesn't like me, apparently. Look, my friends, all it requires is us two to be very good friends, and then we can do anything together. You would love to do things with a friend. You look like you're a lonely guy. You don't seem to be that shiny, actually. Actually, you are very shiny. It's kind of strange. You're both black and oh, God, that hurt. Now, you cannot run away from this man. This man is athletically much faster than me. And athletically better than me as well. That's what I was going to say originally, but I've forgotten to say the second word. So what are you going to do, my friend? Apparently, you're going to go right for my block. Okay. So once again, I'm back here with this ever so lovely, well, black armored friend, who happens to be a very strong individual and a lot taller than me. I don't know if it's the armor, the shielding, or what. I don't know how I managed to dodge that, but apparently I did. That's a massive slam that you can do. It's such a shame that my great sword is better than yours. A large titanite shard, that's always nice to have. Actually, what ring am I using currently? I'm actually kind of curious, because I've actually got an attack bonus of some sort. Oh, I have the bow ring, I didn't unequip it. Oh, okay. So, let's just get out of this ever so horrid place. I don't think we have a reason to come back here. Actually, I do have a reason, but I won't do while recording. This is actually one of the best grind spots in the entire game. The reason why I say that is merely because those lovely shielded men of the spears that I did not kill or touch in the slightest, if you get Wrath of the Gods, then go up to those individuals and use it and kill them all in one single blow, you get the most souls out of any single grind spot in the game. And that's true fact. So if you ever want to go to a good grind spot, get about 28 faith, come here, use that, and bada bing, bada boom. You get about a good 20,000 souls, I believe, or something around the sort. I think 10,000. And then you can refresh it every, 10 seconds. So that's like, in a minute, you get, 60,000 souls. So it's absolutely wonderful grind spot if you're interested in that. But that's just that. So let's leave this place, shall we?